Welcome back to SEMA 2025, and it is the last day. I'm Justin, and I've got Brandon here with me, and we're going to deep dive into the last day of SEMA, what's happened, and what are we doing today, Brandon? It's the last day.
A lot of things.
Well,
last day, breakdown day, not fun.
Yeah, breakdown day, wrap-up day.
General public day?
General public day,
Yeah.
so probably a lot of people around in here.
Yeah, should get interesting.
We'll see what happens.
Should get weird.
Yesterday, though, let's recap yesterday. We were not in the booth that much.
Yeah.
We did a couple of podcasts early.
Yep.
And then said adios to the booth.
Yeah.
And went and explored north, south,
Yeah.
east, west.
You did? You went?
Huh?
You
Oh,
went.
I went too, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You were there too. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, well, you guys went, and then I think Santa went with you guys.
Yeah, Santa did come with us. That's
Yeah,
what I didn't know if
yeah.
we were telling the people. Yeah, Santa did come with us. Santa walked everywhere.
Every hall.
Yeah, Santa walked every hall, which is new territory for Santa. Santa historically hasn't left the West Hall, right?
He has, historically has never left the West Hall.
Yeah.
And this year he went to all the halls, plus outside.
Yes, he did go outside.
I mean, it was a quick coverage, I think, that Santa rapidly went through pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Hit up some good spots.
Yep. Saw some Fast and Furious cars.
Took some pictures, actually a lot of pictures.
Yeah, took a lot of pictures with people, met some kids.
I heard that there was one moment where he was in front of the SEMA sign and there was just lines of people waiting.
Yeah, that wasn't probably a good place for Santa to be looking back on it. That was just way too good of like a spot people were already taking a lot of pictures at, and then Santa walks up and then he got swarmed.
Swarmed and just stuck for, I don't know, 20
Yeah,
minutes.
so if Santa walks the whole show next year, we should probably dodge that sign because that
Dodge
took
the
up
sign.
way too much time.
Yeah, it was great.
To be fair, I mean, I'm sure Santa got a kick out of it. He's a big social guy.
Yeah, social butterfly.
Social butterfly, Santa Claus. But yeah, he probably got a kick out of it. But like we got places to be, Santa.
Well, I know yesterday we talked about the claw machine and the dice. We'd order more dice. All gone. I think we have 20 in there.
Yeah, those have been a hit. Well, the claw machine has been a hit. Those just happen to be what's in the claw machine.
Yeah, it's absolutely. I know we've talked about it, but it's just crazy.
Yeah.
How that claw machine has drawn so many people in.
Yeah, claw machines are fun.
They
man.
are. I love them.
Especially ones you can actually win things out of.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fact that you can actually get the dice out of it, I
on
think
one
is
try, pretty
super
much.
good.
Yeah, one try every try, pretty much. You can get a dice.
Yeah, dice. We should make it harder next year, though.
Next year, we won't do something that's like perfect square, where it's just like meh.
We'll change up what's in it, but I think we should make it a little harder to get.
Yeah,
personally.
I think we should have adjusted the settings a little bit.
Yeah.
I think the squares are just easy to get.
Did anyone get the 5-liter out of it?
No 5-liter. 5-liter's still in
No.
there. We moved that to the very, very front so people wouldn't even try.
Is the little bottle of Fine Cut still in there?
Surprisingly.
It is?
Yeah, I don't
I'm
understand why.
Very surprised no one's gotten that.
I guess it's too heavy. I
So,
know
well,
you can grab it.
It was when the dice ran out. It was on the very the floor of the thing, and maybe it laying flat.
Yeah.
Well, if it was standing up, I feel like that'd be harder.
Yeah, it'd be harder.
I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, so I think SEMA 25 though has been just absolutely amazing.
Yeah. I've had a blast.
It's been super busy. It's every year it's busy for me because I typically stay in the booth.
Mm-hmm.
But this year we had every plan to do this.
And your TikTok Justin and your KCX Justin, you got fans.
I have many faces of myself.
Yeah, free stuff Justin, Overland Justin. You have a lot of facets.
Yeah. Well, you
gotta
get your hands into everything.
Yeah,
You never know where it may take you.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
Quote of the day.
Yeah.
What
else is exciting?
What else is exciting? Well, let's talk about last night. Well, so we went to dinner.
Yep.
And we, certain restaurants you have to have like a minimum people, I guess. They're like a minimal amount if you have so many people.
Yeah.
And I think we were roughly 20. So they're the minimum amount, you've got to spend this to take up this space of our restaurant because we're there, less customers for them, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
Well, we get down to the end of the night, and she's like, oh, you still have $1,300 you need to spend.
That was the number? $1,300?
Originally, yes. Originally $1,300. And we're all like, well, we've already ate.
Yeah, I'm full. I don't know what you want me to do about it.
What do we do now?
Yeah.
We had some drinks, we had some food, great food, like 4-course meal or whatever it was. and we're like, I don't know what to do with this.
Yeah.
So we started asking the waitress. Mm-hmm. We're like, hey, can we like buy their meals and their meals?
Did you actually? I missed that part because Bobby, shout out to Bobby. Like him and Mike and some other guys were getting tired, and they were like, and Bobby was just like, hey, we're getting a cab back, and dude, I was beat yesterday, so I just went back early.
Yeah. Well, no, it was actually like.
Okay, so I missed this part of the night.
Well, no, I think that you were in and out, like you were at the other table some.
Yeah, because Bobby actually stole the seat at the table I was at.
Very true, very true.
My seat was open still.
Yeah, but you were up against that window. I didn't feel, and when I walked up, the waitress was like where I needed to walk. I didn't want to do that, so I just sat at a different seat.
Well, on top of all of that as well, you guys left, and we've dwindled that money down a little bit. Like we were just buying things. Like what else is on the menu? Yeah, just buying stuff. We asked if we could leave her a tip. Like we were perfectly fine with it because it's like, well, we'll have to spend it anyways.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't want anything else. And she's like, we can't do tips. And we're like, well, can we?
Wait, really? On like a big dinner like that?
No, she would. The minimum order, we couldn't do it with that because then it's like taking away from the restaurant money. That's the whole deal of that. But we couldn't buy anybody's meals either.
Why?
Also taking away from the restaurant money.
We already paid them.
But, yes. But ours are it's guaranteed they're getting our money. So, if we buy somebody else's meals, then they're not getting their money.
Got it.
You know, it's a whole big scheme.
Greedy.
But anyways, we ended up buying a couple $100 bottles of wine, took it with us, and that's what we did.
Really? Okay, yeah, I missed all this.
It's like the only thing we could do, and we didn't want to just throw it away.
Yeah, it's fair. I get it. So actually the funny thing, speaking of me sitting in a different seat and apparently missing all of this happening, the seat I sat in, Carson had also left. I think he was also beat after yesterday. He was just tired, so he made a quiet Irish exit. And I took his seat because it was open. And then the waitress brings a drink to my seat and sets it in front of me. And she's like, "Here's your drink, sir." I was like, "I didn't order that." I was like, and then it hit me. I was like, "Did Carson order a drink and then leave? What?" And then I asked Carson this morning, and he said he didn't order it.
No, I think it was Ian. Ordering drinks for people.
Got it.
Just over there ordering.
And then the waitress also, while I was in Carson's seat.
What was the name of that drink?
Remember? It was a French kiss.
So Ian ordered Carson a French kiss.
Yeah. Good old Ian.
God. I didn't actually know that part, but that's pretty funny.
Yeah, it was called a French kiss.
But yeah, so that was dinner last night. That was fun though.
The restaurant, it was a French restaurant.
Yeah, it's a French restaurant.
So
I guess that makes a little.
I guess the drink should just be called the kiss, right?
The kiss, yeah. Either one.
The other funny thing about me sitting in Carson's seat, the waitress also came around and just asked me if his plate was still there. She just asked me if I was finished. Like, I didn't even register that I wasn't Carson, which I get. It's a busy restaurant. You can't like memorize faces. It was just funny that she was just like, "Oh, are you done, sir?" I was like, "Yep, sure am."
The funny thing is Bobby did the same thing to you.
Yeah, you told me that. That's funny.
Bobby was sitting in your seat and your plate was still there. So
big
are you done?
Big game of musical chairs.
Yeah, Bobby's like, "Yeah, I'm done." And he's like, "Well, I hope Brandon was done because it's gone."
Yeah.
But they also, I was going to get off the topic of restaurant, but they brought these platters of desserts out.
Oh, those were so good.
Like, it's enough for an army.
Nah.
Oh, dude, there was 2 full ones sitting there still, and nobody ate them.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. I had the creme brulee, and it was awesome.
Well, I had 3 of those because I was trying to eat stuff.
Yeah, creme brulee. I love a creme brulee.
But it was a great, almost final night. We take it easy typically on Friday nights because, the last day of SEMA, due to setup, we'll be here all night trying to pack this stuff up.
Yeah, breakdown day, and then everybody's got to pack.
It's not really the packing up stuff. It's waiting on our crates.
Waiting on the crates to get here from the people.
Packing the stuff up's like 10 minutes after we get our crates.
Yeah.
But sometimes it takes hours.
Yeah.
And we're just hanging out.
Well, it's also harder to pack the crates because of all the free stuff you leave here with.
Yeah. Well, okay. To be honest, though.
What'd you leave here with last year? Tell the people.
Well, last year I had 2 camping chairs. What else did I have? I don't remember. Those were the big items I remember. And, of course, your T-shirts, your hats, your stuff like that.
Do you want to shout out who gave you any of that? Or no?
Yeah, Inspired Overland.
Yep,
always great guys. Great to me. Known them for a while.
Yeah.
They came on the scene, I guess, 4 years ago.
Yeah.
We've done some sponsor things for them as well, like, gave them stuff for their charity event they have and some raffle stuff. But yeah, they're great guys. Back during the floods in North Carolina, they actually sent rooftop tents, I believe, if I remember right, to the North Carolina victims. So that was really cool.
They do make cool
carbon fiber
stuff. Tents.
Carbon fiber tents.
Yeah, those lightweight tents are really cool.
They're like 80-something pounds.
I know.
And you can just like throw them up.
Yeah. I've got one kind of on my long-term list for my Tacoma. It's
nice.
like a bed rack in one of those tents.
The new one, the king bed one they have out there, this SEMA is.
Ooh,
it's just great.
It's one of the lightweight ones?
Yeah.
I might have to go check that out.
And it's a king, and that's really good for 4. You can get 4 people in there. I know
Yeah.
it's sort of tight, but you can.
It's probably too big for for a Tacoma short bed. 5.5 foot bed ish.
Probably.
Yeah,
because it's on top of what is it on? Is it GX? I think it's on a GX.
Yeah, that makes more sense. I actually didn't think that through when I bought my Tacoma. If I ever were to build it kind of camping style, like I did my 4Runner, I'm like 6'1", and I bought a 5.5 foot bed truck. So like,
well, I don't think
a tent the same length as the bed is going to be weird. Trying to build the bed into a sleeping setup is going to be weird. I didn't actually think that through.
Stuff, yeah. But you can also do a riser rack on the rear.
Yeah.
And then you can extend that rooftop tent, over the cab too.
Which might look a little. Oh.
So that's what a lot of people do with a Tacoma.
Yeah, cab height like a camper shell, and then longer. Yeah, that's true.
But yeah.
Anyway.
But yeah, so that's sort of yesterday and stuff. But
it was a good time. Walking the show with Santa was fun.
Yeah, it's always a good time, I hear.
Yeah.
But yeah, so last day though, I think today we're just going to be hanging out. We don't really have a ton really planned today. I know Bobby's leaving.
Oh, look who's here.
We got a special guest back here. I don't think he's coming on this though.
Interesting.
This podcast.
Yeah, we got a special guest walking around the booth, hanging around.
Bobby,
welcome to the final day of the 2025 SEMA show. Today's show hours are from 9 a.m.
I hope you guys hear this.
4 p.m.
This is what we hear every day.
It's another beautiful day in Las Vegas. Have a great one.
Can we talk that it used to be like that really southern lady?
Did it actually?
Well, it did. Well, it was the Southern lady until Tuesday.
Yeah, she was here.
She was here till Tuesday. She announced.
I do not remember this.
Yeah.
And she's done it for years and years and years.
I kind of forget that those happen, and I don't listen to them.
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden it's this dude.
Yeah, well, it's because she's sick. So her voice was almost gone on Tuesday. You could tell when she came on the speakers.
How'd you find this out? Where do you get this information?
Well, I don't, but it makes sense. I think that's what's happened.
Oh, so you have no...
our special guest.
Our special guest is here?
Yeah, our special guest is actually over here. So I know this is our final podcast of SEMA, but we do have a special guest coming on to this podcast.
Yes.
So we were going to do 2, but due to not really a situation, due to an event that we're going to be going to here shortly, and Bobby leaving at 12, we sort of had to connect both of these podcasts.
Scheduling conflicts. And it'll be cool. It's a good special guest. So
he was actually supposed to be on yesterday.
Yeah.
And we ran out of time yesterday as well.
He's a busy man.
It's just been crazy busy.
He's a busy man. And when you see who it is, you'll understand.
You'll completely understand.
You'll know that he's a busy man.
I think he's going to have to
how's he going to get in here?
Dip and jump over.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dive, duck, dip, dive, dodge.
That's what it is, yes. But funny thing is Bobby is leaving, so he has all of his luggage here in the booth as well. So it's just crowded right here in this little area.
Yeah.
But once we get the man of the hour to come over here, maybe.
What is he doing at the neighboring booth? I won't say who it is, but what is he doing there?
I don't know. I wish somebody would go get him.
Yeah.
And bring him over instead of doing.
I mean, I'm sure.
Whatever he's doing.
Sure, he's actually working, and they're probably enjoying having him. But
it looks like he's about to work, but I'd rather have him.
Yeah, he needs to come work here.
You know what's funny though? I have a mic on me still.
Actually, so do I.
We just have mics on, Mike or Bobby.
Double mic'd.
We have mics on, Mike.
Mike.
There it is. It's okay.
Double mic'd. All right.
They're black. You can't really see them.
All right, that's good.
Oh, there's Bobby. Yeah, he turned his mic on where you can actually.
There we go.
I'm eating another donut.
Yeah. We're just going to listen to you chew in the mic. This is going to be awesome.
The amount of donuts we've had this week is crazy.
I actually can't say anything about Bobby chewing because I think people can hear the ice in my coffee in the mic. Podcast brought to you by
maybe.
Cold Brew.
If you just sat there and spin it around and stuff. There it is.
Yeah. Brought to you by Cold Brew.
You were telling me, something else funny about Santa. You were telling me yesterday that a lot of people are saying, it's too early for you, Santa. It's not even Thanksgiving.
Yes. But a lot of people were saying that.
Yeah. And that's what you were telling me. And then I heard that Santa was like, well, Starbucks
That's fair. That's
has
a fair argument.
all of their Christmas stuff and drinks out already.
But I think it's a personal thing. On people always have, people are going to have opinions on what's too early for Christmas. And some people, people walk into Home Depot and Lowe's and stuff and see Christmas trees out way too, like before Halloween. And, that's just, people have their opinions. Yeah. One lady actually yelled, "Can't we kill the turkey first?" And I thought that was a really strange.
My gosh, that's funny.
That was a really strange way to word the sentiment she was after, and that just it really threw me off. Really threw me for a loop.
Listen, Thanksgiving is a day. Christmas is a season.
That's fair.
That's
very, valid.
Very, very true. So
Thanksgiving could be a season. We got to be thankful, guys. You got to show. Well, you got to have gratitude.
Just one day.
Just the one day.
I guess to some people though, think Thanksgiving is sort of season because of the fall decor.
Yeah, pumpkins, orange.
Yeah, well, so think the Halloween transition.
Yeah.
It goes into more of those fall colors, burlap sacks and turkeys.
Burlap sacks. It's a good one.
Don't you think of burlap sacks with no?
Nope. Burlap sacks make me think of.
Hey, Bobby does.
Burlap sacks make me think of coffee beans because that's how they bulk ship coffee beans.
I guess you're too young. I don't know.
Maybe. But that's actually when we were decorating our house for fall/Halloween.
He hasn't been to Home Goods enough.
Oh, yeah.
Home Goods, dude? No, I don't go to Home Goods.
I don't think he's ever been to Home Goods.
No. I probably have been once or twice, but not consistently.
It'll change your life.
But when we were decorating, we had all the fall, like the orange pumpkins and stuff, burlap sacks, stuff like that out, plus the spooky black cat jack-o'-lantern stuff for Halloween.
Yep.
But that's the transition is you just leave everything out, but you just take the spooky stuff
The spooky stuff. Well, and that's sort of what I was going to say is you sort of transition, but it's like you're...
Bobby's cleaning something? All right, sorry to interrupt. I just saw him get off his chair, and I saw him wiping something up. Maybe his donut. Anyway, go on.
But yeah, the transition, though, it's like you take something, like you said, you take out the spookies and you replace it with burlap sacks.
Yeah. I don't know what this is about burlap sacks. I'm going to have to Google this after this. I'm going to have to give it a goog.
You should add it into your decoration for fall.
I actually do want to go to some coffee shops local around Atlanta and see if they'll give me or sell me some of their big 30-pound burlap sacks of coffee beans because they have these really cool designs and everything from the farms, the roasters and stuff like that. I could nerd out about coffee, but I do actually want those and I want to hang them on the wall. They're kind of cool.
Yeah, just display them for fall. It's fine.
No, I just want them up all the time because coffee, not because they're burlap.
It's a great fall decoration.
All right, I'll keep that in mind.
So yeah, that's sort of the our week in a nutshell because I'm so tired.
Yeah, it's a long week. It's fun though.
I
still get a kick out of coming here.
Yesterday I felt the worst. I felt but my body. I could really feel my body going. Oh, you remember back episode 1 we talked about Magic Kingdom Day, and that's how it feels at SEMA.
Yeah.
Yeah, yesterday was my first Magic Kingdom Day.
Yeah, I actually didn't check how many steps I had yesterday.
I think I did 1,800, so a little less, but pretty close.
1,800 or 18,000?
Oh, sorry, God, jeez, 18,000. I do 1,800 before I even get here.
I was I'm at 1,700 now.
I get 1,800 steps from my walk from my room to the elevator.
That's good.
It's crazy. It's forever. My room is forever.
Actually, you know what I should do? Because I don't think my room is way toward the end of a hall. I should just walk to the end of the hall just to see what everybody's talking about. Because somebody else said their room was like that too.
Hunter has the same room I do, but in a different
the same
hall.
room. Y'all are in the same room?
Well, the same hall type thing. But I think, for some reason, his even goes further than mine does. So I must be at one of those angles of the building, and Hunter's on the straight line.
I was just trying to make a joke about you and Hunter sharing a room. There is 2 beds.
Well, there is. Well, our special guest is wandering.
Is he here?
He's wandering over here. He's coming over, and he's going to walk around.
I don't know what he's doing.
He's actually going to come in right behind you right now.
Oh, Lord.
You can't do the podcast over there, Anthony.
Wait.
I can scoot over there.
Hold on.
Yeah, do we want to introduce him?
All right,
over my shoulder? I can pick the mic up.
Hey, Bobby doesn't like it.
Oh, Bobby said no. Producer Bobby said no.
He said, no, I don't like this.
Good
no,
grief.
get him in the seat. Brandon, you're kicked out.
Yeah.
Right, Brandon,
well, he's got to come over here first. I'm not leaving. There's just going to be a gap in the podcast. What is he doing?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Man, Anthony.
We got to media train this guy. What is he doing? Wait, you introduced him.
He's been standing
right here. Did just get on camera, yeah. All right. I'll see you guys later.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so as you can or as you already know, we have a special guest, and Anthony is coming in right now. I would like to go ahead and do a little thing that Anthony does. And
what's that? What do I do?
What's up, guys? Anthony here from the Rad Company, and today we are on a podcast with KCX.
Do I do that?
It's better than that, but yes, that is it.
Okay, gotcha. I don't know if I want to wear the headphones. Do I have to wear the headphones?
You can't hear me then.
Yeah, I can. I hear you perfectly.
Okay.
You sound beautiful.
You can't hear Bobby.
Yeah, I can. I can actually hear everybody here.
Wait, you scared to mess up your hair? You're scared that you're going to mess up your hair.
I am. It's the last day. I want it to look nice for the photos and things like that.
Your voice is worse than mine.
It is. It's
what happened? What happened to the German drops?
The Jellery voice. They're working overtime. You know what I mean?
Well,
a lot of talking.
I got something.
A lot of walking.
I've got something that works better.
I don't want the. I don't know what that is. What is it?
This is it right here. So this is an Njompe Pai Kao.
You can't even pronounce it. I'm not going to take it if you can't pronounce it.
That's what it says. It
sounds very trustworthy.
Herbal formulas. But, yeah. I mean, you want to look? Check it out. See if you can read any of that. I mean, well, some of it maybe.
Absolutely not. I can't even remotely read
Chinese,
that.
But
not going to do it. Not going to do it.
I'm telling you, man, it works wonders.
I think the Germans make some of the best things out there. And
here he comes.
My Jellery voice here, made in Germany, is also one of my favorite lozenges.
We did talk about those on the podcast a couple days ago when you gave me one. Yeah,
you should have.
But those things take like 45 minutes to really fully dissolve in your mouth.
They do.
It takes I didn't realize it was going to take that long.
It's meant to enjoy, Justin.
I did not enjoy a minute of it, but
we're here for a long time, right? And a good time. So that's why you take the Jellery voice. So talk to me. So you guys have been doing this all week, having fun?
Doing this all week. Yep, having fun. It's been a blast. You know, it's something we were talking about on the ride over here this morning is we've sort of all right, so last year we didn't get a lot of booth content.
Yeah.
And we wanted to get more. We did more outside stuff. But then we're like, we need more booth stuff.
Yeah.
So this year we've done more booth stuff, and we've had this every single day. However, we don't have anything out there now.
No, you don't. No, you don't. But this is sweet because the booth now is, how do you describe it? It's got this really cool feel. I love the seating situation. I love this whole bar top here. I love the demo area. I think it's a good booth.
Yeah, it's nice. It's very it's very separated, but in a good way.
Yeah.
It makes it less crowded.
Yep.
Because everybody's in their own little sections.
Totally. Well, do you want to talk detailing, or do you just want to? We can talk about my life. I can start from when I was born, if you want. Modesto, California, 1989. It was the night of December 16th, right? Was born a Sagittarius, stayed a Sagittarius.
Have you changed?
No. I think there was some. They altered that, the astrology chart a little bit, but I stayed on the track of a Sagittarius ideally. So no. What do you want to talk about?
So you have new products at the Rad Company.
We do.
And on my TikTok Justin, as Brandon calls me.
Yeah.
He posted a video about it the other day, and I absolutely love what you've got going on over there.
Thanks.
So, would you like to discuss what you guys have new?
So, here at SEMA, we announced the new Ultra H2O line. Right, so this is going to be kind of our official kind of entry into some pressure washing accessories. Right, we've done it with the air tools and had a lot of success with those and the air blasters and whatnot. So the H2O stuff was definitely kind of like that next step into getting things wet, right? Ideally, so. Everything from spray guns to lances, and then foam cannon, as well as the actual nozzle itself. So, our ideal, the idea here really was basically to produce a really good, just jump into it, ready to use, full line of everything you use for a gun, right? Minus the hose and the pressure washer and all of that. But you're going to have an awesome gun, you're going to have an awesome lance, foam cannon, all of that. But we wanted to make it to where it was quality, good enough for any professional out there, meets the needs of every professional out there, but also still affordable, and also something that we could educate on and talk about, or even maybe a newbie to detailing, right, a prosumer, consumer, or even somebody buying a gift for their dad could buy that in confidence, knowing that, hey, this is going to last them a long time, it's going to be a quality product, and that's kind of the whole goal. So, yeah, I am thrilled. I've been working on it for like 2 years now, and
I did not know that. 2 years, huh?
Yeah, just it was one of those things where, it was a pretty hands-on the entire time.
Yeah.
when you're doing something yourself, right, and it's solely your, that's what
Your project.
my project, right, but on top of videos, the marketing, the branding stuff, everything else, you get kind of stretched a little thin. So it took a little bit longer because I was doing that. But because of that, I was never I was always fresh going into it, right? I was never burnt out on the project, and I always had fun doing it because I did space it out in a good way. So, but basically the first thing we worked on, funny enough, the first design product that we did was actually the lance. That was the first thing I drew.
Interesting.
Then after that, I drew up the gun, and then basically we took these drawings that were on paper. Initially it was napkin kind of style stuff, and then I went to an actual graph paper, and then I graphed it out, trying to figure out sizing, how tall to make it, how wide to make it, things like that. And then cardboard after that, and then after cardboard, it went to CAD design. CAD design went to 3D printing, and then it's been in 3D printing stage for about a year now, back and forth. Nice. 3D prints. Yeah.
Well, it's awesome. I went by over there and I was just amazed because I had no idea. And typically I know things.
Yeah.
Sometimes, a little bit, hints in there, little things that you tell me sometimes.
Yeah, you mean as a previous Grand Ambassador of the year,
Correct.
Sometimes you're privy to some information that others don't get. Yeah.
Like the camo towels were amazing.
Yeah.
I love those. I have one just hanging in my office. So.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Just on display?
Yeah, it's just nice.
I like that.
I like it.
I'm into that. Yeah.
So, speaking of towels, though, let's go into some new colorways, new little series you guys have over there.
Yeah, so we started experimenting with, some new factory color options that we can do, where basically what they're doing is taking a twist loop weave, right? It works best with a twist loop. You can do it with some other weaves, but it works best with a twist, where essentially you are mixing two colors, right? And you are in the same pattern, right? So basically a weave, every other woven loop, right, would be a different color, right? And it's really cool because now it's like an extra element, right? And to the whole design. And so for this, we were trying to figure out how do you name that, right? Because it's a multicolored towel. So we're branding those as color burst towels now. That's the name for them. So for this, we'll have the liquidator with color burst editions, right? So the color burst edition would be now names in the color burst lineup. So we have the solar flare, which is the orange and yellow. We have the galaxy, which is purple and pink, and then tidal wave, which is green and blue. And so we did those for the liquidator. Then we experimented with one for the 1500. And since the 1500 was the truck towel, it's like what we would tell people, if you have a big truck, that's what you're using, right? Yeah. The 1500 is amazing for that. So we thought, well, what goes with truck themes? And we thought jeans go with trucks.
Wranglers.
People wear jeans
Wranglers
when
and
they're
cowboy
driving their
boots.
trucks, right? Yeah, when I'm driving my Ford F-150, right? Good pair of jeans feel nice, right? So the denim colorway is what we did, and we're calling it denim. And so we have the 1500 in red, and then the denim color.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
And then one more major thing that came out from you guys this past week, which is the detail factory. So can you tell everybody more about that? So what's going on?
Yeah. So we've been partners with Detail Factory, distributors of Detail Factory products now, since the beginning. So a lot of people don't know, but Detail Factory, it didn't start with really the initiative of becoming a detailing company. Detail Factory, it was a plastics company who made design and products for other industry things, not even really automotive necessarily, right? Agriculture and other things like that. So the company behind Detail Factory, this was like a side project, right? Basically, there was one employee at Detail Factory who was like, he loved detailing. He's like, I want to make a brush. We have all these plastic, creation tools. Let's see if we can do this. So he found some really cool knots. A knot is basically the bristle structure, and they're like a make-it brush knot, but they're highly chemical resistant. So he found these, paired them with a design that they'd made in-house, and that what launched the initial Detail Factory brush, right? So the iconic, what you see today that everybody has copied, they were the first to do it, right? Because before Detail Factory, every detailing brush out there was what? A wooden handle stick. You remember? You know those?
Either a wooden handle stick or a cheaply made
Or cheaply made,
plastic, but really
you know,
not a lot of functionality, really.
yeah, like a really thin piece, like a
thin,
piece of ABS, like a stick, like a straw, right? There was never really ergonomic handles.
No.
I mean, like, credit where it's due, there was some, but not like this,
No,
right?
yeah,
The Detail
exactly.
Factory brush was differently designed because there was ergonomics in, you know, let's just say SM Arnold, right? For example, they had ergonomic brushes that were, you know, wheel face brushes and stuff, but they never focused on the finer, you know, the detailing brushes. So with them creating that, you know, the first person I ever saw use one in a video was Jim White of White Details, right? And he was raving about it, and then a day later, me and Levi received a package, and we got it. And we're like, what the heck? You know, we got this brush too. So used it, fell in love with it, and that's kind of when the relationship started. So what ended up happening is for the last 7 years, you know, I've been working, and our team has been working directly with Brian from Detail Factory with ideas.
Yeah.
And we've gone back and forth. They ask us about colorways. They ask us about ergonomics, products. And we've been giving them feedback for so long that eventually it kind of came to the point where it's like, gosh, we're so close, but we're so different because we do towels, we distribute chemicals. You guys specialize in plastics, rubber, and bristles. We like what you guys are doing. You guys like what we're doing. I think if we were to come together, we could bring even better stuff to the industry, right? And so it is an official merger, right? So there's no buyout, there's no cash deal or anything like that. So we just merged the companies together, and due to that, you know, we're going to be able to do a lot more.
It's awesome, super exciting. Can't wait to see what all's going to come up. You know, what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows what happens in the future, right?
Who knows, man? I mean, now that I have like access to, like, you know, engineers and people that are really good with CAD, and you know, and it's one phone call away.
Oh man, who knows?
I'm gonna have a heyday. It's gonna get crazy. Yeah.
I'm like thinking of the crazy possibilities that you're gonna come up with. But
well, and the timing, it's funny because the H2O stuff was done before this, you know, merger, right? So I'd been working on this, and so basically what ended up happening was if I would have had access to their team for this project specifically, right, and they weren't wrapped up with Detail Factory stuff, would have gone a lot faster. A lot faster, yeah.
Yeah. So, really, this is this is day 4, so the ending of the week.
Yep. And you guys have some new product. I'm sure you've been talking about all week, but we're excited about the new stuff from you.
Yep.
Gold label products.
We have GFX in the house at the rag company right now.
Yep.
So I saw. Did you see Santa yesterday? I know I saw Santa. So
I did. He sounds really familiar. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like
to an extent.
Yeah, it sounded like really familiar. His hugs felt really similar as well. His touch. You know, felt similar. I'm like, I've felt this before. I just didn't know where. You know what I mean?
He's a mysterious guy.
Reminded me of the mountains for some reason.
Oh yeah, he likes mountains. Snow. He likes snow. I mean, he's in the North Pole. I think there's lots of mountains. I don't know, hills, something up there. I don't know.
Yeah.
But so I thought he stopped by yesterday.
Yeah.
Brought in some GFX stuff.
Yeah, I had some cool got like an air freshener that I'm pretty excited about actually. So, but no, it's been a fun week. We're, you know, as always, we're tired, and but it's worth it.
It is worth it.
It's always worth it, and I love being here. I haven't gone outside once. I haven't been able to see the cars. You know, I love Honda stuff, right? I don't know if you know that, right?
Yeah.
I'd like to go see some Hondas. I've been chained to the booth, chained to a camera.
Has it been busier this year for you, do you think?
It's always busy.
It is always busy.
It's always busy, but I would say that with the H2O stuff, the Detail Factory, being able to have their products in the booth as we are legally allowed to do that, right? You know, we own that, so we can do that. It's straight up a lot of buzz, and a lot of people are stopping by that maybe wouldn't have stopped by otherwise.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. We've seen it tick up like a lot.
Yeah.
And I know that we're still new, so we're still in that growth, system.
Are you? Because people love you guys.
Well, they do, but okay. So we went out to the other halls.
Yeah.
And the amount of people who do not know us yet, it's crazy. And it's exciting.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, you don't know you're this huge, now a different sector, but still involves detailing or could.
Yeah.
I mean, all these people are just car people.
Yeah.
But off-road people even.
Yeah.
they don't know. And that's exciting because when they do know, whoa, like it's going to be off the charts,
Yeah.
So
no, people will they'll come to the booth. They'll be like, man, Anthony, like, did people recognize you? I'm like, absolutely not. I sell microfiber towels on YouTube. I'm like, or whatever. I mean, it's like some people might go, hey, right company, like, hey, it's fun, but like it also gets me excited because I go, hey, well, I mean, everybody needs towels, right?
Everybody needs some towels.
Everybody needs some towels, right? Whether you're even into detailing, you could still use towels.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So it's been a good week. What's left of my voice is still here, but I can feel myself like projecting, like trying to get it out.
I can tell.
I'm like trying to, but it's working. It's fine. So
yeah, it's fine. I remember last year it wasn't as good last year. This time,
yeah.
It was almost gone.
Yeah. But no. So thank you guys for having me. Who's next after me?
Oh, we're done, man. This is it.
You guys are ending with me.
Okay, we are ending with you. So it actually worked out well.
I need to do something like crazy then, right?
Yeah. So we were going to have you on yesterday, and we just got cut short on time, and we decided to reschedule for today. So yeah, we're ending this. Like Brandon's not coming back. It's me and you. We're ending the KCX podcast, the final day of SEMA. So.
Wow, man. So what's your takeaways then, SEMA? What's your biggest takeaway?
What
do you love? Like how do you sell people watching to come to SEMA?
Come to SEMA? Well, I would say it's probably community.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of people that you do see on social media platforms in business or companies, you sometimes would think, oh man, sort of scared. Yeah, nervous to talk to them. Don't know how you're actually going to react, but you're really going to see that all these people are just people, and they want to talk to you. They want to help you and grow with you. Yeah. They're not just influencers.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that once people see that and see how big the community is, that right there is what I would take away. Because the amount of people, like I stand back and just watch a lot of times.
Yeah.
And a lot of our team, actually, they're very new to us. And some even new to the industry. They were maybe in a different kind of industry before. But seeing them react to these people and the people's reactions of just smiling faces and happy, and that's fun. Like I like that. That's a straight community, and I'm a big, believer in that kind of thing. Yeah. So I like that. That's my takeaway from SEMA, and it's like that every year. But like I said, it's the growth aspect for us. It's to continuing on with the growth, and we see it every year. And this year was even more than last year, and it's just so exciting. Yep. So that's my thing, man.
That's great. I think that's a great way to end it from the voice of KCX. I think probably everybody feels the same way as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. So
guys,
cool.
he just led me on and did that. He did that for me. Good job, Anthony.
Hey, you're welcome. And you did a great job, right? That was good. Yeah.
I'm getting more comfortable on this podcast stuff. I'll be better next time I'm at your house.
I think you're doing great. This is my first time, so
first time.
On the KCX podcast.
It's very true.
I might be on it again,
Yeah.
So
in the future, yes, for sure.
Ideally. So that's all I got, man. That's all right, man. Well, thank you so much.
I appreciate you coming out.
Yep.
I definitely had to have you. So.
Thank you. Well, thank you to all of you watching. Appreciate you. Buy some towels. Buy some KCX products. Do the thing. Right. Let's keep this going for many more years.
Yeah. Stay tuned for 2026, and the KCX podcast will be back next week, live in our little studio in Cumming, Georgia.
Heck yeah.
So until then, we'll see you then.
See ya.